Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to Jim's 5 a.m. Club. And today I come to you from Tamarama Beach. And as you can see, it's been a massive week of big surf that has been pounding the coast and has actually done a lot of damage to the coastline, and shows the absolute fury, the fury of Mother Nature when she's on fire and fired up. Check out that white water, just white out everywhere, all up and down the coast. Throughout the week, I think there were waves which recorded 10 meters just off the coast, which is absolutely massive. Anyway, I went to Bronte earlier, and the pool there is closed because the waves are just pounding into the pool, and it's an absolute washing machine. And the bars at the end of the pool have been bent from all the wave action. So it's been a massive week of powerful surf and nature at its wonderful winter best. Anyway, while I've got you here, I want to talk to you about a subject which is near and dear to my heart. And many years ago, I recall reading a book, and in that book there was a lovely quote, and the quote is that you can't stop a person who knows where they're heading. So let's just focus on that today, given the power of this surf and the energy that's created by this southerly that's been building up the coast, and to remind ourselves that there are times in our lives where we feel strong, and there are other times where we're weak. But what makes us strong and what makes us weak is something that we can focus on today. Many years ago, I also heard somebody say to somebody, that somebody said, I'm bored. And that person said to them, you're not bored, mate. You're not bored, because life's not boring. It's just that you've got boring, weak goals that are not helping drive you, push you, and pull you in the direction that you need to go. Let's just focus on that again. So people who say that they're bored are basically people who don't have direction, don't have purpose. And it all gets down to the fact that they don't have compelling goals in their lives, goals that will help them get up early in the morning and stay up late at night. When you scratch the surface of life, when you crack the walnut, the flesh, all the interest is below the surface. So for those who are bored, for those who are lacking in energy, the reason for that is not biological. Well, let me rephrase that. For some people it could be biological, because it could be a medical disorder. But for the vast majority, for the 95 to the 99 to the 99.9% of people, that lack of energy is lack of goals, lack of compelling goals, lack of purpose, and lack of willing to have a crack, to have a go at life. So I implore you, take some time to think about your life. take some time to write out some goals, to put together a dreams list of all the things that you'd love to do in your life. Remembering that you don't have to do everything, but what you have to do is you have to have dreams. You have to have something to be striving for. And it needs to be more than yourself, and it needs to be something that'll keep you going for the rest of your days. For some people, it's a religion. For other people, they're multiple hobbies. For others, it's a selfish desire to make themselves the best possible version that they can possibly be. And for others, is to lead people into their future and make sure that there's a shared experience where everyone benefits and everyone grows and develops. So where's this taking us? How can we use it? To young people, to parents with young people. Careful I don't fall off the cliff here and don't have a future myself. Oh! Could you imagine me falling down onto those rocks? It'd be hard to explain to Paul and the kids. Anyway, how do we use this? Young people, if you want to be energetic, if you want to have an interesting life, if you want to have purpose and be motivated, you need to have dreams. You need to have goals, and you need to have an action plan on how to get from where you are to where you want to be. And as I said before, it's not important to get where you want to go. It's nice to get there, but what's more important is to enjoy the journey, to have fun along the way, and to have stuff that will get you up in the morning and keep you up late at night. It'll be stuff that will give you enthusiasm, stuff that you can talk about to your friends, to your family, to make new friends, to teach other people. So sit down, write out your dreams list, and what you'll probably find when you write your dreams list is most of the things that you actually want are not things, but experiences. Experiences, relationships, connection with people. I did my dreams list many years ago when I was a young bloke, and I realised that what I ideally wanted was to spend the rest of my life with somebody and share those moments. Even though I'm here by myself, in a couple of hours I'll be home with Paula. The granddaughters will be coming over tonight. I'll catch up with Catherine and Artemis and Will and Alex, and hopefully I'll catch up with friends and family over the weekend. For me, that is what life's all about. The fancy car, the house on the cliff, nice to have, but unless you've got friends and family and people to share it with and an interesting life, that would be boring. Having a flash car and being lonely would be boring. Having a beautiful house on a cliffside and being by yourself would be boring. So put together your dreams, put together your goals, put together your action plan, and take a step every single day to get there. I may sound like a broken record, but my interest is for us all to have a fulfilling life. A life that is spontaneous, perpetually moving in a direction where we want it to go, with God's grace, of course. And a life where we live, we learn, and we pass it on. We pass it on to others, and we give them empowerment. We give them hope and purpose to be able to pass it on to their kids and their families. Anyway, let's finish it off from Tamarama. And I love Tamarama. It just sounds good, looks good, feels good. Oh. and smells good. I'm alive, I am well, and I feel great. To all my friends and family, thank you for joining me at Jim's 5 a.m. Club once again. And tomorrow, I'll be joining you again from another location. I'll try and pick a different place to make it interesting and variable. But let's finish off and not forget that it's important for us all to have our goals, and you can't stop a person who knows where they're going. And the only way they will know where they're going is if they have a goal and somewhere to go. Take care. Sa sagapao. Kalimera. Have a great day, and we'll talk again. Signing off from Jim's 5 a.m. Club from this beautiful place on the east coast of Australia. Bye for now. Ciao.